in this game as we head on in.
Everyone, Harry, because it's a team game and everyone has their moments. We're going to jump into it. It's map number 1 of this best of 3. Another decider game, elimination or qualification to those playoffs. Wow, that's, yeah, just fly through. No one saw it, don't worry. Shark setting up close towards door. That's Nuke. He's got the bomb as well. If this door goes swinging open, that could be everything for Singularity. Careful, careful. Utility going over that A site. That's a heaven smoke. This might lean into an A play. Flash to come through, and here we go. Ryan waits for it. Nuke doesn't come through the door, though. Just baits it. Drop down vents. They think it's a B play, and that's because they've lost their ramp player. Sharks haven't gone down ramp, though, so it's a misread from Singularity. Sharks have actually wrapped yard instead. OC dropping the first. Now the real A push comes through a little bit later. JNT killing the player up in main. Floppy holding onto the site. They could just drop down vents. Honestly, might be their best call, but Shakezilla coming back up. Not going to be able to lose his life there. 4 HP on 2 of these Ts, and the bomb needs to go down now.
Yeah, this is rough. This is rough, to say the very least. These two players inside of the site are the walking dead, not in the good way. They both get shut down. RCF, last man left up. They're on the defuse. He cannot get a look into this bomb site. He'll just run away. And Singularity, they'll secure themselves the pistol round here.
My only question is, how can you be a walking dead in a good way?
Like the first few series of that TV show?
Yeah. Like, first 3. Maybe 4, if you want to be generous.
I'd give it 4.
The ending of 4 is awful. Or it wasn't necessarily the ending was 4. It was like the way, spoilers, the way that season 4 ended. Hang on.
I know it's been years, but like
we've all been trapped in a box. What do we do? And then season 5 starts, and they're like, we're out the box. It's like, well, that's not. You haven't answered the cliffhanger. You didn't solve anything. You just kind of ignored it. Oh yeah, we had a cliffhanger. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That show makes me really angry.
I can tell, man. I've never heard, like, there's not much that you get as passionate around.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, well, let's see if... yeah, no, these pistols aren't going to find anything. 3 kills found. OC padding those stats. Leo does get a nice little dig down onto Ryan.
That's my player that I would say look out for in this game.
I was waiting for you to say that. But you gave the answer of everyone. It's a team game.
I'm not wrong, though. That's
true. That's true, man. Well, exit. He's looking for exits.
Instead, he'll exit this round.
And that's the 2-0 lead for the Singularity picked up.
Absolutely yoinked away, but will Sharks have anything up their sleeve? Do Sharks have sleeves? Probably not. The only Shark sleeves I'm seeing are the ones on your arms, Harry. No AWPs there, though, yet in play. We've just got the rifles running. Harry's left the building. It's a joke. Sharks putting pressure outside early on, but they're not going to be committing with it. Waiting for JNT to join the cavalry as they cross behind red. Ryan going to be coming up from Secret. Oh, they're very close, though. He's going to get one, dropping the bomb. Nade to follow up. Oh, that's good damage. And he doesn't follow up with the spray either. Molotov will slow them down, but they actually run right through it. Oh, it's a slaughter. It's a barbecue. Ryan's served up a few Sharks. I don't know. I was trying to think of a...
Nah, man, it's everyone's favorite barbecue. Brazilian barbecue outside. There you go.
You mean your favorite barbecue?
Well, it was, but the problem is now I can't really eat anything.
Oh, yeah, you're a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Man, imagine not eating the things you want.
Imagine not wanting the things you eat.
I want all the things I eat. That's how it works. Oh. Yeah, that's fantastic. How about you just stop? We're having some cable problems here. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Harry, you cast, and I'm going to sort you out.
Yeah, how has this happened?
It's because you don't put your cable on your lap.
Right.
You sit down and you wrap it around your chair.
Well, I just want to point out, when I came in today, the cables were in a state... Do you know if Vince or Halvor sat on this side yesterday? It was one of them, and one of them's ruined me with these wires. I've been casting the last few hours on my head at a 90-degree tilt.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stand up.
Oh
Harry.
my, it's all gone wrong.
No, don't run me over.
This is the miners, Hugo, and here we are assembling furniture like we
Harry,
work in
that's
IKEA.
not helpful. Can you get up?
Oh, okay, man. This is team building. Right, 4-0 lead for Singularity. What is going on?
I don't know. I'm on the floor. I can't see.
And Sharks, well, they've got rifles out now across the board, as do Singularity. This is ridiculous, Hugo.
Yeah, you're done now. If you tangle it again, I'm leaving you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's a good enough. That's fair enough, Hugo.
Yeah.
I've already backed up. Oh, our producer just came in to try and help out because you could just see that we're being idiots.
You're being.
Yeah, that was entirely me. And Vince or Halvor.
Vince or Halvor. Leaving it open to interpretation. We'll be having words with them later.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've all heard that Vince has been snaking it up.
4-0.
Towards outside. Leo will be the man to open this round.
Move
Brian has been deleted. And now man advantage taken. 3 players down through Secret. That can exit. Just waiting. They know the pressure's on Singularity now to try and make a move, try and get back this advantage in some way. Right now, it's almost stationary across the entire map. The only players moving are the 3 about to breach into this A-bomb site from Mini. Closing the distance. That close man over in the hut could look to do some damage.
Wow.
Floppy and Hydrex. They've held on to this A-bomb site very cleanly so. Finally, Nat comes in with the trade, but it might not be enough. Exit's been deleted. Singularity still flawless 5-0.
Yeah. And they're sounding so hyped up as well. We're hearing them shout from the other room. I mean, you've got to remember, these guys have warmed up. They've just played a 3-map, a best-of-3 series. Harry, what was the last map that Singularity just played? It was Nuke. So keep that in mind. They are very much prepared for this map. T-side is still under question, though. They had a bit of a rough time there. So I'm remembering that no matter how many rounds they get in this first half. They got 12-3 back on their CT side of Nuke and only just won the game. So got to remember that. But yeah, this could be a bit of a tough time for Sharks, who obviously I'm imagining have been putting in a few hours of practice today, but they haven't played an official, and that's a whole different ball game. Right now, it is showing a slow start for the Sharks.
This hold was so impressive.
Yeah.
Like, Floppy doing such a good job. Just erecting that defense as best he can.
Ooh.
This round, though. OC first the ball towards outside, and Hydrex offers up for the double. It's Leo dunking down. Gonna get throwing that scout. Looking to do a bit more damage with it. J&T. Oh, Floppy again. This man, yeah, he's not slowing down for anything. And now this round's gone a little limp for Sharks. Things were looking good, but really, Floppy's throwing a spanner into the works here. Now a double push out from Secret. J&T surely not going to be ready for this. There's just no way. Why would you be? 2 HP and he's gone. Bomb drop towards outside. Exit and Nat left to try and get back into this round, and it looks like it might elude them. This was looking so good for Sharks, and now it all falls onto one man.
Oh, but he started off, has the time to play with here. I like this as well, going silo side. Oh, he didn't spot the head. Surely not. He's going to get shot from below. Ryan ready for it. Man, 2 seconds earlier, 1 second earlier, Ryan gets spotted. Maybe that's a different round, but deals with the problem. GG bet odds looking good for Singularity. They are sitting pretty. Not as pretty as us here in our Secret Lab chairs, but even so, dominant start to the CT side. Half buy for Sharks here. Leo's been finding entries consistently, as in almost every round on rifles, so really hope Sharks can follow up on some of these kills that he's getting eventually. Hydrex watching around the smoke, needs to be careful. Nax there, just crouching in the corner. Ramp rush. in the meantime. Oh, God, how has he not realized? Still Nuke sits here. That smoke's got a fade by now, and he's actually gotten down the vents. How has he done that? Hydrex's barrel gave away, or like hid his view. And that caught a timing down into B, but no bomb. And he's been found. Ryan was already lurking down in the secret.
Oh, RCF actually could catch. Oh, has to break the window, and now that's going to make Ryan reposition. He actually trades places with RCF. Into the bomb site he goes. Ooh, will get found. The Tracer's going to give him away there through the smoke. Still a long way away from making this doable, but RCF can hightail it in towards this A bomb site, and here he could look to get this bomb planted, but it's all a ruse. OC, quick round the corner, and Team Singularity still yet to drop a single round, 7-0 up. This is a dominant start. This is nowhere near the CT side we saw them field when they played Sharks on this on day one. They were riddled with holes. They were riddled with problems. It was very evident. You could even tell like the team wasn't really fully into it. Yeah. They seemed so quiet. I didn't get the impression that this Singularity roster were a loud team at all. It wasn't until today where we saw them playing well, and we saw them, you know, kind of hitting their stride, that we got to see the Singularity that we were kind of missing on that first day.
Fast A play again here, through the flashes, through the fire. Hydrex going to double down. He's dropped the bomb. Ryan strafing through the smoke. He doesn't care, but he will now that he's gone. Nuke and Exit grabbing a killer piece, but this bomb's still out in the open. Tapping down. Hydrex finds his fourth, but the ace isn't happening. It doesn't matter. It's Singularity's round anyway. 8-0. What a performance from Hydrex on that Krieg. Shakezilla, throw that over to that man. What a hold. 8-0 hit for Singularity. And yeah, I mean, Harry, like you make a great point. We started today when we were hearing Singularity get loud on that first map of Train. We were going, oh, it's probably United. I know United, you know, they got some voices on them, but no, it was Singularity all along. But yeah, just a very different team to what we saw yesterday, and I don't blame them. They started off on the back foot. They had a very rough game on Nuke against Sharks. Now they are shredding them, looking to make some shark fin soup. That's like illegal, isn't it? Somewhere. Most places.
Most places, yeah. But not all.
Not in Nuke.
Yeah, I don't think the legality is what Singularity are concerned with, because this is a shark genocide at this point. Like, Singularity are just wiping them out.
Absolute drowning, Harry.
Yeah, sharks drowning. That actually does happen, I'm pretty sure. If you turn them upside down.
No, really?
They, yeah, that's how orcas have learned to kill great whites.
If you pull a goldfish backwards, he dies.
Yeah, that happens with most fish. They need to swim forward to keep breathing.
Keep on swimming, keep on swimming. What do? We swim, swim. Singularity have the vents here. JNT's on the AWP, but no armor behind it. Shark's still chilling in the lobby right now. And Ryan even getting flashed outside just to check for information. There's nothing there. That may change though. People setting up smoke spawn side.
This A play looking to come in. You've got Leo to assist on that mini split. But Hydrex and Floppy, I mean, they've just been like this dastardly duo inside of the A bomb site, especially Floppy right now. I mean, he's been having a phenomenal game. Phenomenal couple of games today. Hydrex is trying to just draw them in, bait them into this bomb site. They do find Floppy. Hydrex stepping up when it matters most. And OC's nearby, but he's never needed because Hydrex is an absolute monster.
Matt is just like pulling out like primal screams.
He didn't get the fist bump though. You can't have a coach that's that excitable and not fist bump because he'll remember that. That's going to be on his mind all day. I love Matt, dude. He's brilliant. Like, he's like the American Neil M.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that. Well, 9 over Singularity. Coaching not required because the frags are fluid, Harry. And fluid is probably not what Sharks need right now. They are gasping for air. RCF coming in with the main split though. It's so fast, it's so furious, and Singularity going to be a man down. They've still got site control, but that might not matter because Sharks have dropped down towards B with the bomb.
Yeah, they've locked in this bomb plant at the very least from this round. Floppy.
Ooh.
Actually, so now on the back of losing OC, yeah, they're kind of forced into the save, which can feel a little bitter when you take a look at the arsenal that Sharks had into this round and exactly how it played out. Singularity just deciding to pump the brakes, cut their losses in this round, admit defeat. Also means they're not just going to give a bunch of weapons over to Sharks. Now, obviously, you can go and retrieve a few of these guns that were dropped. But saving here, I like this, right? Singularity, to me, in a way, this shows that they have even more faith in their own game than if they went for the 2v4 retake. Because it just shows that they trust the system that they have in place for these coming rounds. That when they have everything that they need, that's where they're going to find their success. Not on the back of these big performances or these like one-and-done moments where some guy walks into a bomb site and gets a 1v3. They're focusing on the team around it, you know, playing their own game, as it were.
Hitting their shots, Harry.
They have been doing that as well, and that always helps. First round on the board, though, for the Brazilians, 9-1. Still a long ways to go before this feels like a recoverable scoreline, but it never feels like it's too late to turn Nuke around on your T side. Even though you look at this and it's 9-1, there's still 5 rounds left in this half. A 6-9 scoreline is still very possible. Well, there may be not anymore. They lose J&T early in this round. It's Hydrex going aggressive, and he's even blowing the AWP away.
Squeaky was such a prominent part of Sharks' T side to find victory against Singularity when they played yesterday. And now they can barely get through the doorway. And when they get through the doorway, it's when Singularity are letting them through, when they're running this setup here, with Floppy either top rafters or playing close hut with, you know, his teammate baiting on the site, Hydrex drawing in their attention. These nice little 1-2 double setups that Singularity are running are finding success, and OC as well with the orb dropping Drunky out, or Leo Drunky outside. Nak does wallbang Hydrex through hut, so that's something, but do they commit to A? That's the question. Shakezilla's been flashed off of ramp. He's going to be hesitant here. He might even need a rotation to help him. OC's come in, but he might need to go back towards A. Here's where the push comes through. Nak with the bomb. It's actually RCF from below that finishes it off. Kills coming through, 4 exit. Nak going to get tagged up to 30. Shakezilla needs the clutch, but he can't find the shot. Nak, 30 HP, but he gets it done. And that's another round for Shark. Slow and steady wins the race, Harry. You do have to remember that just moments ago, we had the 12-3 on CT side Nuke that got so close. So can't count Sharks out.
No, that's very, very true. And that's exactly what I was saying with the scoreline being the way it is. It might look like this has been very one-sided. And all it takes is for you to get a couple of rounds on this T side. And as you say, we literally saw a case study of that in the match before in the Singularity versus Team 1 game. Leo outside once again. He's been having good success at gaining a foothold here towards this corner of the map, and he's got the rest of the squad with him this time around. Smoke going to fall over to Secret, and this is interesting. That's actually thrown in by Singularity, and this is to give Ryan a bit of a veil to work with. Not every day you see a team elect to play Secret like this. What? He'll go pushing out and only gets 1 on the back of it. Hydrex falling immediately after, and now you really feel the pressure getting applied. Nak and Leo making quick work of Singularity in this round. And oh, how that pendulum swings, because the momentum now feels like it's very much going the way of this Brazilian squad.
Yeah, they worked it out. They even know where he is before they've seen him. Molotov going down and exit cleaning the house. Sharks on 3 rounds. Harry, already things are starting to look closer and feel closer, most importantly, because look at the money. Singularity, they don't have any of it. Definitely need to eco this one. Don't want to force buy with 3K. You got a bit of loss bonus now. Use that to your advantage. So, a few pistols. Lobby crunchy would be great. Change the pace. You know that Sharks have now started to work out what they're doing. So get aggressive and get in their face. Push inside of the lobby. But we'll see what they do with these pistols, because they've not brought up much armor, so I'll just relax back. Let the T's do the walking, and they will down the vents. J&T's actually in the lower site immediately. Finding an opener. Whoa.
Ryan's starting to reposition outside into Mini, and he will actually catch the timing there to cross past Secret safely, take up that position, and well, all that's done is move him into the crosshair of Knack. And Sharks, they've really kind of recomposed themselves in these last few rounds, right? They've slowed it right down. This is looking very different to what it was for the first 9 rounds of the game, which was a lot more chaotic. They were falling prey to the flanks like this one from Sheikh Zula. They certainly shouldn't in this round, and even as he gets that first man, the trade comes through immediately after. Exit this time with a 3K, and it has just been a different player in each and every one of these rounds, stepping up and doing the damage. We had Knack with a, like a 4K a couple of rounds ago. We had Leo and Knack with 2 kills apiece in the round prior, and then that round just there, it was the 3K from Exit. So we are just seeing across the board, slowly but surely, this team start to come to life.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, as you alluded to coming into this, Singularity, they've just played Nuke. They've just been playing for 3 hours. These guys were looking hot then, so they're going to be nice and warm. Sharks are now kind of warming up to this a bit more as well. And we are seeing a real resurgence from guys like J&T. He's got this AWP in hand. Will get traded out by Hydrex, but it's still even odds, 3v3.
Oh.
Suddenly turned around and in favor of the CTs now, courtesy of Floppy.
Nice try from Leo Drunky. Gets Hydrex down to 10, but can't finish the kill. Exit's going to get this frag. Floppy's walking through. Oh, he misses a shot. Maybe a bit preemptive from me, but I thought surely he had his number. Floppy has been probably the most impressive. OC had a great game on train earlier, but Floppy's been the most consistent across not only the 3 maps we had earlier, but also here and now. Keeping it up. Another round for Singularity. They at least take double digits. They've got that 10-5 minimum guarantee. They wouldn't mind it a little bit more than that. 12-3 last time. 11-4's not too much of a drop-off considering this team owned you when you last played. That's an improvement. Got to get there first, though. AWP twofold. We've got one in heaven, one on ramp here for Singularity. J&T, as you said, has been doing a good job of finding picks. He's up on the silo right now, looking for the same. Brian's holding vent drop, but he can also cover the B bomb site at the same time. Or at least the entrance to it. Secret not being a problem right now. RCF does have the bomb outside, though, so I imagine this will somewhat end in B after these smokes come down. And Ryan, perfect position for what's about to go down.
Smoke thrown in once again from Singularity, and this time it's not used as something for Ryan to hide behind or try and work around. Instead, he's waiting for these T players to have to go running through that. He'll get flashed off the angle. So they're able to repel him away from this position, but not before OC snaps one out towards outside. Ryan's still lurking around down here towards B. There's so much going on across this map. You can just see there's so much movement in this default from Singularity, constantly keeping Sharks guessing, and OC's been decimating them towards outside. He even gets away with more damage. Hydrex there to finish off Leo, finish off what OC started. And he'll double down to boot. 11-4, Singularity. They go 9-0 to kickstart this first half. Sharks narrowly get back into it, but it's still an overwhelmingly good half for the North American squad. Can they keep the good times rolling, or are we going to see history repeat itself and Sharks pull this one
(11-4) is the score at the halftime. Team Singularity sitting pretty on the CT side of Nuke, but you do have to remember that is the CT side, so anything can change when we move over. And on Shark's pick, they're certainly going to have a plan up their sleeve. The question is, do Sharks actually have sleeves, and will Sharks be able to pull it back?
Pull back their sleeves.
Maybe. We'll
Roll
see.
up their sleeves. Because you
done
got
that.
work to do.
Yeah.
I rolled up
Messes.
James Banks' sleeves this morning. That was a challenge.
Exit didn't buy anything. I hope that's on purpose, not a mistake.
Well, let's see. Maybe it's calculated. Fast play in towards Ram. RCF and JNT are here. They're not ready for JNT, and they go into this crossfire. It's a 5v5 at ramp. We seem to see these all the time on Nuke. And it's Sharks to win that out convincingly. I swear, like, I've gone from having never seen a 5v5 at ramp to having seen it like 3 times in the space of 2 days.
It's pretty mental, isn't it? And it works out for the CTs, as you would expect. Those Ts not getting much further down. Definitely some tendencies maybe being exploited by Sharks, understanding what Singularity like to do on their pistols. Man, if there's one thing I'm learning today, it's Singularity need to tighten up their pistol rounds, man, because they really are just not good. Like, they've won like 1 or 2 today out of 6. Either way, it's fine. Bit of an eco here, bit of a deco. And not much success with them. Lots of damage, no kill conversions. And that doesn't look like it'll be changing anytime soon. SMG coming round, and that's it. Done. Sharks, 6 rounds here. They've started it off. They've built the foundations, Harry. They just need some cement. And bricks, and all the other stuff they need to build. Like knowledge. I really tear my own metaphors to the ground.
Rome wasn't built in a day, because you need a lot for that, like bricks and cement and knowledge. Yeah. Well, here's the Deegs out for Singularity. Immediate double Molotov into the hut, and Squeaky. That's just to stop any cheeky vent dives that might look to come through. StarLadder does have a smoke. He's over towards outside. He's actually got the bomb over at inner. So I think the plan is to go for the vent drop. They're trying to peel players away from vents, trying to allow StarLadder to drop this smoke and make something happen. And he does get past. Actually didn't even have to use the smoke. He saved that for the bomb plant, but oh no. Oh, dearie me, they've already rotated down to B. There's so many bodies up on the side of Sharks and so few for Singularity. They can afford to take that risk. So Sharks 7-11 now. Closing the gap.
Yeah, and 2 flawless rounds as well, right? Back to back. So much money to play with for Sharks. They can run a bonus round. Honestly, not even that bad of an idea. Even though they are behind, if they win it, the value is huge. So let's see. Singularity. If there was a good time to start off on the T side, this would be it, right? First rifle. Don't want to let this game slip out of your hands. Almost did in the last time. Hydrex already actually opening up. Taking it down now in the yard. It's a fast play for Ryan, who's already on top of the roof. Hydrex is behind enemy lines instantly. He's up the ladder before they are. Going to spam through, not connecting the shots. RCF trying to chase, but he sees players in the garage. And there's still players in Squeaky. Everywhere he goes, he is trapped. He is surrounded. Exit hidden on the site. He's going to make an exit from this round. And JNT, well, it's not even going to be an NT because it's a 1-on-5. He can't go for it.
Bomb has been planted.
Ooh.
Floppy, buddy? Just, Floppy?
Did he know? Like,
no.
I'm so confused.
It must have clicked midair. Or like he hit him on the head. He like Goomba stomped him and then heard the impact noise, I guess.
I love it. Both of them look so confused, like just as confused as each other.
Yeah, that's incredible, honestly.
That was like, that's the definition of like hidden in plain sight, right? Like quite literally under his nose.
Under his toes.
Dear. And yeah, what a way for that round to end. They
Honestly,
managed to
so
go
weird.
They managed to get 3 players down through Secret. 4th man coming in, that's Hydrex, and over at the back is Shakezilla. RCF deleted almost immediately. And that's the B bomb site, already just overrun. How do you even get back into this? I don't think you do if you're Sharks, yeah.
They're going to have the money to buy up on RCF. Kind of perfect, if anything, that he's the player to go down. Although Perfect would have been winning the round, and right now, yeah, they can't even really consider it. They just got to go. Get out of there. Skedaddle. Singularity still hunting, though. They're not giving it up without a fight. And oh dear, Shakezilla is making it expensive. Knack trying to hold on to his weapon, but he's got a lot of teams coming his way, and he just can't stand the test of time. Exit on his own. This would have been 4 players surviving, but Shakezilla threw a spanner in the works. 13 rounds, Harry. That's 2 on the T side already.
And I mean, there should really be more around the corner. There's not any money to invest here if you're Sharks. You can, okay, there's 2 ways you do this, and this is large. I imagine this is some of the conversation in this pause right now, because you know, so often if you've got a little bit to play with, you would just take the eco here, and this pause would be more to focus on your buy in the coming round.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it now has to center around, do we purchase up here, try and give ourselves some room to maneuver if we pick this up, or do we take the eco and then try and pull this back from the 14-round deficit that they're going to have?
Yeah, I think that's a better call. The reason you wouldn't want to buy here is, like, if you buy here, you've already got a weak buy, you likely lose it, and then you're up against 14, and you're forcing till the game's over. If you buy now, you force every round until you win the game or lose the game. So, why not have 1 full rifle round minimum? Because that was their first rifle round. Think about it. They ran bonus. They lose it. They buy full rifles. They lose B. They have to save. They've gone for it. Fair enough. Whatever, you know, pick your poison. But J&T's got an armorless shotgun. They've got 1 incendiary, 1 smoke, and 1 kit. You know, this would be a miracle.
RCF hasn't really been able to provide us some miracles just yet. In this round, he'll back away from ramp. He's looking to do exactly that. Rotation's coming in. And RCF from down in the bomb site, only good for 1. Trade is there. It's OC on the double. This AWP creating so much space for Singularity to work around. They try and get the trade. J&T doesn't have armor either, so he's got to be careful. 2 players on the other side of these double doors. Hydrex going to be that first point of contact. Knack able to best him. Player spotted over by double doors, and those have been swung wide. Shakezilla, 2v2. Repositioning up onto the ramp, and OC is going to punctuate the scoreboard with another. Oh, he gets all 4. He's been so fun to watch. Like, he hasn't been the most consistent of AWPers that we've seen. But he does, I don't know, I wouldn't say he has games where like he's incredible and then games where he's awful. It's just like games where he's decent and then games where he's insane.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would take that every day of the week if I had a choice.
What a time for him to step up as well, right? Like, coming into Nuke earlier, he did fine. He held his own. That was about it. And now here, he's just a playmaker. He's just making this game happen for Singularity. One of the many reasons. And Sharks, they are looking out of options, Harry. That force buy has, well, left them in the situation that we talked about, forcing till this game is over, unless they want to eco give away 15 with such a, you know, such a deficit.
So I think, right, would you say this is like a good like model for explaining the decision to force or not? Actually, I want to see this. So that was nuts. We'll give him that. Headshot through a wall onto Leo. That's cool. This is nice and easy. What was this? Was this a no-scope?
Oh, that's quick flick.
Ooh, that's disgustingly fast.
Smacking. It's the eco for 15.
So here you go. The analogy I was going to give the model is, would you rather have 1 like free gambling chance at a roulette table where like your chip is worth like 5 grand, or 10 go, or like, no, let's say 2 goes where each chip is worth 1.5. That's like your decision between double.
1 go at 5 grand.
Yeah.
Why, which one's which?
The 1 go at 5 grand is your full buy.
Yeah.
Because once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
But it's like you save for it. Or you do a 2 1.5 grand. I would do that, mate. I'd make bare money. Ooh, J&T.
That's like the button. Like, would you rather press a button and get 50-50 chance of like 10. Oh, okay, wait.
Yeah, wait, that bomb is dropped. There's
no one here.
yeah, this could get dicey for Singularity. OC's got his cape on, and so does Shakezilla. These two might just have been the heroes that Singularity needed. RCF, he's just got to wait for these players to get in closer. There's just so much utility, mate. Get out, just go. Like, you can't survive down there. It's a hostile environment.
Violence in the workplace.
Sharks on dry land. He's just getting wrecked by everything.
Issue is the vent's not even broken, so he's got to make noise to get down there. And even then, he's got no ammo. And also, he's got 4 HP. The only way he wins this round is if Singularity forget to plant. He might even just be best saving a gun. And that seems to be the call. Oh, okay, he considered it. Yeah, throw it. I like that. Throw in the seed of doubt, even if you're not going for it. Make them think you are.
Yeah, the problem is
You're not.
there's 2 players in vents, so they have a very good idea that he's not hunting. I do still like that, though, as well. Like, the breaking of the vents does just... It slows down the rate they're going to send anyone to come and hunt you, because you can already say Shakezilla is keen. Clearing out the ramp portion of the map. Not going to go any further than that. But it's map point now for Singularity. 15-7. Dominant performance from the NA squad as they're about to get some revenge for that day 1 beating that they took from the Sharks on this map. Just 1 round away from moving 1-0 up in this series. And let's not forget, there's 1 slot left in these playoffs from this group. Only one of these 2 teams can get it. And it might be Singularity, the team from that lower bracket, to move 1-0 up in this deciding best of 3.
Remember, Singularity did do this earlier, though. They picked up their opponent's map pick, only to lose their map pick. So there's still a potential 3-map series on our hands, Harry. Vertigo's coming up. Honestly, I don't think Singularity expected to win this game. And even if they did, or this map rather, not in this fashion. Not after losing 16-8 and now about to win potentially 16-7. RCF's alone down on B, but he might be all they need. He's already taken down Ryan. Oh, the no-scope connecting. Hydrex finishes off the kill as well. That damage actually saves Hydrex's life. More rotates coming down B. Shakezilla trying to cut them off, but there's so many men. So many men. Shakezilla kills them all. Oh, he finds 3. This is done. This is over. Singularity, they're heading over to Vertigo unless Hexit has anything to do, and he does not.
Yeah, dominant stuff from Singularity. Continuing to be as loud as ever. They might have gotten even louder, and you understand why. It's not trying to dodge elimination anymore. It's trying to lock in a spot in the minor playoffs. It's a whole different ball game. Before, it was a matter of survival, and now it's a matter of pride, and obviously the repercussions of getting that far as a team like this can have for you.
My only request is if they make the minor playoffs, Mac1 has to cut off he has to turn his trousers into jeans. He's already gotten rid of his sleeves. Get rid of your legs. What are leg sleeves called? He needs to do that. Either way, yeah. Hyped
leg
up
sleeves.
Leg sleeves. You know, like trousers, right?
Yeah,
you know, when people turn them into shorts, get the scissors out. You know, just cut through the fabric.
Man, I just give it a little
That's
snip.
what he did to his arms.
Yeah. I've actually really been enjoying this Singularity squad today. Like yesterday, they looked pretty flat. Like I was left feeling rather underwhelmed considering some of like the hype I'd heard around a few of these guys. Today, they've really bought the heat. Like Floppy's been having a like he just hasn't stopped all day. Like for consistency, he's got to take that award. Then you've got as well like OC, who's just been phenomenal in a few of these games and consistently decent. Hydrex as well went from having like the worst start to the